Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this Football Manager 2020 series with Sporting Club de Portugal. Today we are in cup action against Penafiel of the second division in the Taca de Portugal. We'll get right to that match. First of all, as always, thank you very much for coming back. If you like what you see here, then smash that like button and subscribe as well. And before we get to the game, let's see how we've got on since the last episode. So first up was a game in Aves against Desportivo das Aves, and we won 4-1. A hat-trick from Giovanni Cabral, a Luis Felipe goal. He even had the opportunity to miss a penalty in the 6th minute, but we did take the lead. It was a very, very good away performance, a very comfortable one. 2/3 of the possession, 20 shots, 12 on target. It was very, very good indeed. A really well-worked second goal quickly followed the first. Giovanni Cabral getting the first of his hat-trick. His second would come not long after again. Another brilliant finish across the keeper. That's why I like playing right-footed wingers on the left and vice versa. They did get a goal back 12 minutes from the end. A good header in at the back stick there. Keeper probably disappointed with that one to let it in. But we did get the hat-trick goal for Cabral. Ball played across and he just whips it in. It went behind Luis Felipe and Cabral was on hand to whip that ball into the bottom corner in the final minute to wrap up the match ball for himself. We did lose Gonzalo Plata to an injury, but overall, very good day at the office. Next up, another trip on the road and another 4-1 win. This time, Vitória de Setúbal were our victims, and we went 4-0 up in this game before we let them score. Giovanni Cabral again on the score sheet, a brace from Luis Felipe, and another goal from our young rising star Bruno Tavares. Victor Veloso missed a penalty in the last 10 minutes, but did score a few minutes later. Again, another really good performance on the road. Not quite as much possession this time, just 55%. But as you can see, we took the lead in 20 seconds. A fierce effort from Giovanni Cabral. Bruno Fernandes' corner then headed in just past the half-hour mark by Luis Felipe. And we were into the second half before we got another one. A brilliant goal from Bruno Tavares. Another wonderful finish from him. Before Luis Felipe got that brace, which we will see coming up here. Just a daisy cutter into that bottom corner. Keeper might be disappointed with that, but it was a great move and a great finish. And a goal back for our hosts. Nice finish. Luis Maximiano had made a few good saves in this game and was just beaten there at the end. But again, 4-1, 2 4-1 wins on the road. I will take that all day long. And the mammoth run of away games continued as we went to Guimarães and we drew 2-2. We had to come back from 2-0 down. It was their turn to score in the first minute this time. But again, as you can see, we feel like we should have won this match. We were the better team, but we just got caught with a couple of goals on the counter, really. A really good finish from Davidson. Smashed into that bottom corner just inside 30 seconds. They were 2-0 up halfway through the half as Rochinha was tackled there, but followed in by Poa to... It was a spectacular finish, to be fair. Luis Felipe did get a goal back for us before the break, and we were able to sneak the equaliser. Pedro Mendes stealing the ball and smashing it in from close range, and that was how it finished, 2-2. Disappointing, but with all these away games in succession, got to be happy to not be losing. And this is what it means for the Liga NOS table. We are still sitting in 4th. We did really mess it up there, to be honest, in Guimarães. We should have won that game and we should be sitting pretty in, well, maybe 2nd on goal difference, but definitely 3rd. As it is with 4th, we are vulnerable to Braga's 3 games in hand. They can still get above us, but only just. And it looks like games in hand for them could possibly be, just looking at the games other teams have played, they could include Benfica and Porto in there, so it might not be plain sailing for Braga. But enough of that league nonsense. It's all about the Taça de Portugal today. We are, of course, potentially facing a banana skin here against Penafiel. Let's have a look quickly just before we get to the game. See how they are doing. So they're 12th in the second division. Way down here, just above Firenze. 6 points above the drop zone after 18 games. So they just passed the halfway mark. It is a potential banana skin, but I'm kind of hoping that they've got their mind set on the league rather than the cup. Hopefully, that is the hope. This is a team that we're going with. It's pretty strong. I want to win a trophy. That is, the club won both cups last season in real life. I want to retain at least one of them. So hopefully, I mean, we've already won the Super Taça this season, of course, in that episode where we destroyed Benfica. So hopefully we can do it again here. Right. Oh, I haven't given the team talk yet. Come on. Double clicking all the time. Right, this is a great opportunity to show the pundits that have been right to back you up. I've been using that one quite a lot, and it seems to go pretty well. We'll go out and do our jobs. Yeah, Giovanni Cabral has been pulling all the strings. Yeah, that's good. I think we're all kicking off at the same time. We are, so we'll keep it up and see. Porto are taking on Braga. I was very happy when that draw came out because that's two of the favourites for the tournament. One of them has to go out, so that's really good. Here's Thiago Ilori then. Highlight for us. We've apparently had 3 shots already, all of them off target, 2 of them long range. We are dominating the early possession, but we could be on the defensive here. Not many committed to the attack for our hosts. They're not exactly playing an ambitious brand of football, but they have scored. And of course, they scored their first shot on goal because it's FM. It's what happens. It's a really good goal. I mean, we sat off them. We're not set to sit off. So that's terrible. Is it too early to tear a strip off them already? Nacional have scored against Guimarães. They're 1-0 up. I think Nacional are a second division team as well, aren't they? So it's a good day so far for the second division teams. Here we go though with Battaglia in midfield. Bringing it forward a long way. Tavares now clips it infield to Wendell. Oh, it's a nice ball out to Borja. Giovanni Cabral's going to hit one. He's hit the bar because of course he has. It's cleared for the corner as well. It was a good hit from Giovanni. It's cleared away. Wendell, yeah, you just knew that was going out for a throw. Always happens, doesn't it? It looks like there was an equaliser there, I think, in the Nacional game. And if we just hit the post again? Oh, we have. Oh, it's going to be one of those, is it? Right. Just so we know early on, it's going to be one of those days. Good stuff. 7 shots, none on target. Of course. Love that. 8 now with none on target. Amazing. Unbelievable. Oh, look at that. We've got 1 on target out of 10. We've put 1 on target. And all of a sudden it's shot up to 14 and 4. Well, can we see some of these? Is there any chance of seeing some of these, game? Come on. It's ridiculous. Penafiel, Porto are 1-1 with Braga. They had to come from behind from the penalty spot. Guimarães 1-1 still in Nacional. Boavista and Famalicão are goalless. It now looks from the stats that we're doing well, but we're losing. To their only shot on goal, of course it is. I'm going to say I expect to see a much better showing. I know we've been performing really well. 19 shots, 7 on target. But 10 of them have been long range. And it's so annoying. We should win this game. Here's Tavares. Pulls it back for Battaglia. Right. Why is that a highlight when we've had 7 shots on target and we haven't seen one of those yet? Why is that a highlight? God. This game. I mean, it doesn't matter if the clear-cut chances or not, does it? Surely a shot on target is a better highlight than a shot off target. Surely. Here's Cabral anyway to Borja. Wendell. Battaglia helps it onto Mitrovsky. Now Tavares, shot blocked. Oh, and we have seen a shot on target. Oh, it's tipped over by Leao. Giovanni will take the corner, but nothing will probably come of it. It never usually does. Ristovski. It might do, you never know. What was that? The defender just flew across there like Superman to clear that. Here's Wendell. The highlight's going on a hell of a long time, so maybe something is going to happen. Tavares. Oh, it's a lovely ball in! And Mitrovsky has equalised. And you don't often see that. You do not often see that, do you? From a shot that's tipped over, the corner just goes on and on and on and on. And it did just suddenly look like something was going to happen. It's a brilliant ball in from Tavares. And a very nice controlled finish from Dimitar Mitrovsky. Third goal of the season. Tavares is doing brilliantly for us at the minute. Drop a little, get creative in. Yeah, Tavares has been a breakout star. I was going to call back Matías Pereira from West Brom if I can. I'm not even sure if I can or not. But I'm not going to do now because Tavares has been doing brilliantly for us. Santos cross-blocked. Here is Bruno Tavares. It's a bit congested down there. Come on, let's get it up the pitch a bit. There we go. Looking for Mendes, but he ain't going to get on the end of that. It's back with Ristovski. Battaglia into Wendell. Nice ball. Tavares heads it back for Mitrovsky. This is a good build-up, boys. This is much better. This is lovely stuff. Tavares whips the ball across and headed in by Giovanni Cabral. He cannot stop scoring at the minute. And we have turned it around, in 2 or 3 minutes we have scored twice. And that is a wonderful move. You're just praying that it's going to go in when you see a move like that build up. And it's another assist for Tavares. And it's another goal for Giovanni Cabral. He is on fire at the minute. 7 goals for the season. And I think 5 of them have come in his last 3 games. He is just rampant right now. And that is what we need. That is what we needed. Porto they were in front at half-time, Porto, in their game against Braga. Nacional have gone in front again against Guimarães. Pretty sure that's an upset. Going to have to make some changes here now. We've got some tired-looking players. Going to take off Cabral. And I'm going to bring on Hesse, because he usually does pretty well for us out there. And I'm going to bring on Vieto on the other side as well, because Tavares has got a couple of assists, but he's looking very tired. Battaglia might have to come off, but I'm not really sure if I've got anyone I could bring on for him. As Hesse puts in the corner! Was that Mendes with the header? Straight at the keeper. Goal kick hit long from Leo. Come on then, boys, come on. This is another game where we should be well clear. This is where we need like a wonder kid striker. This is where you just need that super striker that's just going to put 4 goals away in a game like this. And we're going to end up 2-2 instead. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's just ridiculous. I mean, Pires, I think he's like 38. I mean, it's a great block, but the keeper's gone. The keeper had already dived for the first shot. And he's put it away. It is just baffling. I know it happens in real life. I know teams score their only shot on goal. And, we saw it recently, didn't we, with Newcastle against Tottenham. They didn't have a shot on goal for 90 minutes and then scored a last-minute penalty. But it just really narks me, because it seems to happen so often in FM that you get a match exactly like this. And Hesse's headed it over now. I'm laying it down now with 15 minutes to go in this match. We are getting eliminated here. You just know it's coming. You can just see it coming. But we are going to take Pedro Mendes off, bring on Luis Felipe. Going to show some passion. I mean, we've had 31 shots. How is this 2-2? It's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. I'm assuming this is going to extra time as well, which I didn't really need, because I think we've got a league game in about 3 days' time against Boavista, haven't we? So, yeah, it's going to extra time. I'm going to aggressively say I'm not happy, because with the only game going to extra time, I mean, how? It is ridiculous. How? And now we're not going to see anything, are we? It's going to, like I said, we're getting eliminated. It's going to penalties, and we are going out on penalties. I'm telling you right now, that is what's happening. But I hope I'm wrong. Ristovski throws it into the corner. That's just about kept in play. Played in, cleared away. Oh, here we go. Wow, that was a strange ball forward. Ilori goes across to Coates. Come on, Vieto. Lovely slaloming run, he's still going. Dimitar and Battaglia, and of course it glances the post. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Oh, I can't. No. I don't know. It's not happening. We are not going through. We are going out here. This is ridiculous. 38 shots on goal, and it's 2-2. This is just... Oh, here we go. We're not even going to get to penalties. Wow. I mean, that's just... Jesus Christ. I mean, it is a cardinal sin to quit and reload. But if ever it was justified, that is the game. Look at those stats. I cannot believe. We just need to get out of here, because that is the laptop is very, very much in danger right now. That's... How do you lose that game when you have 41 shots on goal? Oh my God. Right. Well, it looks like it's FC Porto's competition to win now, doesn't it? Because they've got through that, and there's only Boavista that's going to give them any chance now. Speaking of, that's who we play next. We're going to do that one off camera. Then hopefully we'll have some glory in the next one when we take on Setúbal in the Taça de Liga semi-final. If we get through that, the final is straight after it on the weekend, where currently we have that Belenenses game scheduled. So, yeah, positives out of that, I guess. Bruno Tavares did well. A couple of assists. Giovanni Cabral scored again. And that's about it. And I'm done. I'm out of here. Don't even care about the liking and the subscribe. I'm not even interested. Just do what you want. I'm out of here. I'll see you for the semi-final if I calm down. See you later, guys.